The brain is a wild animal, and it just, thinks anything. So we have to kind of tame that wild animal down. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the cards, and then I want you to just let go and just stare at them we'll be at 25 seconds today. 25, and we're going to just do 4 of each. It'll be the open ones only, no solid ones. For the letters, we're going to be using these letters today, only because they're unique shapes. And I've got, Wendy sent me these cards. At the moon, a rainbow, a down arrow, and an ink spot. There's a tree. There's going to be a moose. There's going to be a bumblebee and a rake. So they're all unique shapes. And then we've got, of course, the 4 colors. The idea is to let go with your left brain. That left brain is a controller, and it's a bully, and it doesn't like to be told anything. And it will fight, and it will bully its way into every corner you can imagine. Okay, that's how our left brain works. And the right brain is kind of seen as that sort of inner child, that, weak little boy or little girl that's just wanting so much to be heard and to be acknowledged and to be noticed, but the bully is always putting it down. So all these exercises are to try to tone down that bully we have of our left brain, that lying left brain. It will make all kinds of stuff up. So we have to kind of just treat it with a grain of salt. Just kind of move it out of the way, distract it, usher it aside, and spend more time with the right brain, that sort of, inner child, the little girl or little boy, as the case may be, who really needs a little bit of nurturing and support because, it's used to getting bullied and having to defend itself or hide in the corner. And, how do you communicate if this little child hides in the corner? So we want to encourage the little boy or little girl to come out and talk with us and not be afraid. That's the whole process here. And the next exercise we're going to be doing these more now as we go on. These are also to clear your mind. I mean, you're going to be doing your 15-minute meditation every day. That's to help clear the mind, to clear the left brain. In the sessions we're going to be doing where I'll hold things up and just get you to look at them, and any thoughts that come, just let them go. The idea is to practice. This is a practice of calming down that wild left brain and being able to communicate and hear the right brain. It's that very subtle side. And as you know, when we do the colors and the symbols, sometimes they're more definite than others, but a lot of times it's kind of weak, and you've really got to be on the lookout for it. All we're trying to do is just encourage the left brain to move aside, and we're encouraging the right brain to be more bold and to be able to stand up for itself. That's what it's all about. And it is knocking down those beliefs, dissolving those beliefs that this seeing is not possible. It's encouraging and building up the beliefs that yes, it's possible. You already see it happening. It's going to happen more. But there's, through our lives, there's like thousands and thousands of connections. And we got to go and dismantle every single one of them, one by one, over time. And then the seeing will get stronger. You'll be able to eventually see the room. When you surrender, you're letting go of that left brain, that ego, that control freak side of us that just wants to control anything and everything and doesn't want to be told, doesn't want to listen. And yet you've got this whole other side that can give you all this information for free. Okay, so I'm going to take the cards here, Claudia, and I'm going to set my timer for the 25 seconds. So the instructions will be, as I put up a card, just totally let go and look at the center of the card with fuzzy eyes. This isn't a concentration thing, it's just letting go. And whatever you experience, and it's harmless, but you will get all kinds of visual effects because of looking right in the middle of the object. Let's start this and just stare at this. But not in a very strong way, just in a loose way. Okay, here we go. Okay, so time's up on that one. This one. Okay, and the time's up on that one. It can be harder to visualize color. Some people can have a hard time with that. Other people, it's easier. It can be fleeting, but just do your best. And when it fades, just re-strengthen it, re-visualize it. And the first one is that sky blue. And visualize that. Okay, time's up on that one. And the last one is that red color. Visualize the red. If it fades, just keep re-visualizing it. We're trying to do everything to promote and encourage the right brain. And over time, you will be seeing. Now you're already seeing. You're seeing letters, you're seeing symbols, you're seeing colors. And over time, you'll be seeing more and you'll be seeing them faster. And over time, you will be putting the letters into simple words, into simple sentences, and I'll be able to hold up a sentence on the screen and you'll be able to read it. It is 2 steps forward and 1 back, and sometimes you can have a breakthrough where you jump ahead huge. We don't know how exactly it's going to work for you. Right now, we're seeing it gradually open, but it could all of a sudden be like a floodgate opens. You may call me one time and say, Rob, you never believe what happened. I had my blindfold on, I was just messing around, and I picked up a book and the whole page, I saw it. And I was reading to my partner, but then it closed down again. I mean, anything like this is possible. I've heard all kinds of stories like that. It may open up when you least expect it because it likes to play games. And when you close your eyes, you may all of a sudden see the room just like your eyes aren't even closed. And it's like, wow, this is pretty cool. What's this all about? Well, it may have just come on spontaneously because you were relaxed, you totally let go, you were feeling good, you had a nice day, you were doing things that you enjoy, you were having fun, and it was a perfect storm that all lined up and your seeing opened and showed you. So be prepared for any of this to happen. Anything's possible. You can see telescopically, you can see where it's wide angle, but over time it will all integrate and you'll see it just like you see with your normal eyes. Okay, now I'm just taking a color and I'm holding it up in your screen. It's a solid color. Let go, and what hazy color or a jag of color or flash or dots or energy
Yellow.
comes? Yes, it is. It's the yellowy orange. Very, very good. The same color or a different color. I'm holding it up in your screen. Look for a very subtle haze. Move your head around. Always be moving, even if it's just little movements. It's important that you keep moving. What color appears in your screen?
Green.
Yes, it is. It is the green. Good work. We're going to go to those other 4 cards, and I'll quickly show them to you. There's the rake. There's B for bumblebee. And there's M for moose. And then T for tree. So I'm going to shuffle them up. I like that one right there. And I'm going to put it in your screen. So look for a shape. Look for the letters at the top. Look for my index finger and let that be the guide on the bottom left. Just visualize you can see my nail. What would it look like if you could see my nail? And quite often when you can actually visualize that, the image will form on the card in your screen.
Could it be the bumblebee?
Yes, it is. Now I'm holding a colored card in your screen. Could be the same as any of the other ones. Could be different. Look for my finger on the bottom left-hand side. And what color is that card? Let the color appear. Just let it happen. Knock down those barriers that are in the way.
Blue.
Yes, it is. It is the blue. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Now I'm going to go to the 4 symbols, the square, circle, triangle, and plus. So they're all the open ones. It's just the 4 this time. And I'm holding one up in your screen. Look for my finger at the bottom left, filling your screen. And what is that symbol?
Circle.
Yes, it is. Very good. Very good, Claudia. Let's go back to those colors. Could be the same as the last one or the previous one. Could be different. There's a solid color in your screen. Let it appear and just be a passive observer and report back to me. Yes, it is. Very good. Very good. Got those 4 things again. The ink spot, the red down arrow, the yellow crescent moon, and the rainbow. And I'm holding one of those in your screen.
Arrow.
Look, yes, it is. It's the down arrow. Very good. Very good. Let's go to a color again. It could be any color. Could be a repeat. Or then again, it might not be. Just got to keep you guessing. We can't let the left brain get involved and figure things out. It has to be just you reporting what you're seeing, and that's it. Let go and let the color appear. Let it appear.
Green.
Yes, it is. It's the green. Very good. Now, let me look at these colors again. And I'm holding one up. Could be different, could be the same. And what is the color? Just be a passive observer. Move your left brain right out of the way.
Yellow.
Yes, it is. It's the yellowy orange. Good work. Good work. I've got those 4 letters. Remember, it's like Squixel, but no I, SQXL. And you did get the yellow card. And I'm going to put the letter over the yellow card. So the letter is in the middle of that yellow card. And my finger's at the bottom. So see the yellowy orange? But yet there's a card in the middle with a letter on it. Let go, and which one of those 4 letters is on the yellow card in the here and the now?
L.
Yes, it is. It's the L. Very good. Let's go with those 4 letters. I'm going to put the letter on a blue background. Holding it up, and my finger's directly underneath. Look on your screen in the here and now, and imagine a white card with a black letter surrounded by a frame of blue, sky blue. Just good feelings. Gratefulness. You're starting to watch that interview and you're already imagining how that's going to go, and feel some of those feelings around that, because you know you will be identifying in certain aspects of that. So what will that? Yes, it is. It's the cue. Very good. Very good. You see, you connected to your right brain when you connected to the feelings. Very good, Claudia. I've got those 4 letters, and I'm a green background. And I'm holding up the card. I want you to go to a future event where your daughter has her first baby and you're there at the hospital. They hand you your little grandchild. How will you feel, not only when you feel her in your arms, but you see her or his shining little face? What will that feel like, Claudia? When you feel that future event that you want to see with your own eyes, what letter appears? I want you to connect to your very deep right brain here. What letter appears against the green? Enjoy the feelings. What will that feel like when you become a grandmother?
L.
Okay, lift your mask up.
Yay.
There you go. We're done. Very good. So you can see, if you can connect to your right side, you get everything. But it's just like waves on the ocean. It's the whole session. It's like you're in a dinghy and it's going up and down, and 1 second you're at the bottom between the 2 waves, the next second you're right on top. You can see everything. You did very well today.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to get you to do things on the off day.
Yes.
That's going to be important now. So 1, just do your 15-minute meditation every day, and you can take 1 day off a week, okay? And then take any of the letters. Take 4 letters, preferably distinct different shapes. And I want you to put your countdown timer. We'll actually go to 30 seconds now. Look at it and stare at it and let all thoughts go out of your mind for 30 seconds for each one.
Okay.
So that's 4 times 30 seconds. And then what I want you to do is put your mask on. You know what the 4 letters are, and just say, okay, I'll go with the K first. Hit the timer and keep visualizing the K for the 30 seconds. When it weakens or fades or moves, just come back to it. Don't beat yourself up. Just come back to it and keep trying. Remember, it's just the act of trying that forms connections.